Welcome to the Properties to Profit podcast. I'm Michael, your host. Excited to share with you my journey from a six-figure job to building a successful real estate business. Each episode will explore various aspects of real estate investing, from wholesaling and flipping to managing rentals. I'll share the lessons and insights I've gained, aiming to help you avoid mistakes and achieve your financial goals. Expect guest experts, valuable tips, and practical advice to guide you on your own real estate journey. Thank you for tuning in. If you find any value in this podcast, please subscribe, share, and follow me on social media. Let's turn properties into profits together. Hey guys, day 2 of WealthCon started out phenomenal as well. Ryan is very religious and brought church to WealthCon, and it was a really neat experience, right? He had an amazing pastor, Pastor Darius, amazing story he was able to tell. And so that was always that's always a great experience, a great way to start the day. Shortly after that, he had Meet Kevin come on. Meet Kevin is amazing. So Meet Kevin is a YouTube specialist, right? He's raised $50 million through YouTube. And it goes back to my point that I talked about earlier with Justin Berry. Long-term or long form content will go a long way. So make sure you guys are doing it, producing value, being uniquely you. He uses 5 to 8 a.m. When no one else is up in his household to get a lot of stuff done. And so many people need to do that, right? He did give a great point to buy first phase construction and new builds. If there's 3 or 4 phases, buy that first phase and watch your money grow that way. So next, my man, Adrian Hernandez, him and I have been in some masterminds together, more specifically Carlos Reyes. He talked about how he built a $6 million wholesale business or was on track to do $6 million. And that's what we're trying to track for. So be interesting to see if we can hit it. We've got a little ways to go, but we can do there. Something to think about that he brought up some key points that I really believe in. He's like, if you're doing what the normal crowd is, man, you're probably not going to have a life you like. If people tell you you're weird, you're crazy, your dreams are too big, man, that's how you know you're on the right track. So if everyone's telling you you're wrong because you do too much, you work too much, all of these things, you're probably on the right track. Have a belief system in yourself. It doesn't matter who believes in you or doesn't believe in you. It matters what you believe in, right? So believe in yourself and go win it. If you can see it, you can control it, call it out and go get it. That's what he lives by. It's when things get hard, keep going, don't stop, believe in yourself, know what you're capable of, and take a lot of action, right? Create standards and new boundaries for yourself, right? Don't allow negative people in your family. And this doesn't mean go count out your parents, right? This just means know who your parents are and set boundaries with them, right? Know that if they're not the ones who want to be millionaires, that they don't do millionaire things. So be careful who you take advice from, guys. Those were some great things. He talked about visualize, make sure you see things. You have to see it first, and then find out what's holding you back. And then make sure you crush whatever's holding you back there, okay? You need to say I can affirmations, I am affirmations. Both of those are very important to make sure you're hitting your goals. I am a millionaire. I am driving a Lambo. I am owning a private jet, whatever it is. I can drive a private jet. I can. And then add emotion to your body, because then it allows your brain to realize that it's real and that you can go get it. You get to choose where your life is going to go. We talked about that. So it's really important that you don't listen to others. You are in full control. If something bad happens to you, remember you can control that moment and learn from it and kind of pivot and go back after it. Are you going to take action going forward? This is all about action. So many people forget that. Next, Steve Trang. Steve Trang was there. He talked about more close sales. I use Steve for sales training myself. He's got a great way of thinking about things. I'll do another podcast on Steve and try to get Steve on here. Steve is just really good, and him and Ian are amazing. People think sales is convincing people to do stuff. No, sales is getting them to make a decision one way or another by asking good quality questions that get them off the fence. If that's all you're doing is helping people make a decision. The decision may be that they're not the right fit for you, and that's okay. You, as a good salesperson, you'll get there quick. Or the decision might be they are the right ones for you, and it's your job to get them there as well. Remember, sales is the root of every business. Marketing may be first, but then sales. Sales is probably the hardest part. Marketing is easy to figure out. He talked about the platinum rule. I think we've all heard of the golden rule: do unto others as you want done to others. And I actually strongly disagree with that, because how I want treated versus how most people want treated are two different things. So the platinum rule is do unto others as they would want to treat them. So true. And he said in sales, don't be afraid to be the sad puppy. Don't be afraid to be the one that don't understand or know something. People like to help you. So if you go into, I'm just not understanding, well, they'll come back and really help you understand and really fix it up and tell you everything. Don't jump over smoke screens. So many of our sellers in our business have smoke screens. So I'll dive into more about Steve Trang. That was really good. I forgot to talk about the morning of the second day. Ryan Pineda had a panel, one I was on and a couple other people, 3 or 4 other wholesalers ranging from, I think the smallest one of us was doing $250 a month. I was right in the middle, 300 to 400K months. And then Omar was at 700 plus months. He was out of California. We all had different ways of doing things. One of us was just solely Facebook. One of us focused on market stuff, and another one focused on cold calling and text. And then I was PPC and radio and all inbound as well. And we all had different business models. We were all in different markets. So it just goes to prove like it works in every market if you do the work and you don't give up. So many people just give up. So don't let that be the reason you stop. That was key importance that they really talked about there. Then Jacqueline and Elliot came out, and it was really good. I haven't heard her speak. I've heard Andy speak, and I know people might feel different ways about both of them, but Jacqueline's great. She said in a relationship, you got to be careful of the 3 C's: comparing, complaining, and confirming. The 3 dangerous C's, what she calls it. Comparing, man, comparing yourself to where someone else starts or where they're at is 2 different things. You can't do that, right? You can't compare yourself to me. I'm at on track to do 5 million plus in my wholesale business. Well, it's like, oh, he did in 2 years. I can do it in 2 years. But I also had 10 years of door-to-door sales and 100% commission jobs. So like I was set up for this just prime. Complaining just talks you out of your dreams, shows you can't do it. Confirming, feeling like you're not good enough or you're not worth it or that you're settling. None of those things help you. So stop making false promises to you and your family. Just go do it. So many people are afraid to go dark, but going dark may be the best thing. They shared a story where they sold everything they owned to live on mattresses to get to the next level. And if they had a pretty good life at that point, it sounded like. And if they would have told everyone would have said, you're crazy. Why would you give up this life? But now they have a much different life. They have a business doing $100 million in revenue a year. I don't know the profit, but I'm guessing it's 20+%. So they're living pretty good now. So don't be afraid to take a step back to go forward. Focus on your sleep, your peace, your happiness, health, and money. You have to have all of those. So many times people want to focus just on money or just on sleep or just on relationships or just on peace or just on faith. If you aren't focused on all of them, man, you're going to struggle, right? Even it is so hard to live a life with a whole bunch of money but have no health or have no faith. It's so hard to just live without faith, right, in today's world. And just remember, don't be afraid to leave people, because when you get to that next level, you'll find better people that support your goals and push you to get better. So that was really great. Learn how to communicate with people. Remember, pain is temporary, right? It doesn't last forever. Never has, never will. Be where your feet are. Self-love are so important. Leaders are followed. So who's following you? Give your business everything you got, because your business and you deserve it. Your employees deserve it. Your family deserves what you can do. So keep going. Don't give up. And then Andy Elliot was the headliner. Unfortunately, he had to go. But I'm sure he talks about bringing the energy, being amazing to your wife, sleeping with your wife, all of those things. He talks about those things a lot. Andy's a great guy. Not for everyone, because he brings so much energy that I'm not sure everyone can handle it. And he believes in some things like having a 6-pack that I'm not sure I believe in. But they do bring an energy to the room that is sincere and unreal. So that was the 2-day wrap-up of WealthCon. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you'd like to go one, shoot me a DM. And I'd love to help you guys out here and see what we could do. If you guys found any value in this or want me to talk deeper about anything, let me know. Shoot me a DM, shoot me a message, drop a comment below. Once again, follow me on Instagram, RealEstateMike02. Thanks and have a great day. Thank you for listening to the Properties for Profit podcast. I hope you found today's episode valuable. If you enjoy the show, please subscribe and share it with others who might benefit. Follow me on social media for more updates and tips. Until next time, keep turning properties into profits.